Well everyone, today is a special day because we're checking out a completely new product from one of our favorite brands, Orbitkey. This is the Orbitkey Nest, a customizable and portable desk organizer with an inbuilt wireless charger. I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs providing you with better gear and better ways to carry. So if you're new to the channel or interested in that, please consider subscribing. Let's jump right in and check out the Orbitkey Nest. If you're not familiar with Orbitkey started in 2013 with the idea to put an end to the frustration of carrying messy keys. There, they launched their first project on Kickstarter, the Orbitkey Key Organizer, which saw overwhelming success and is now sold all across the globe. We've been supporting Orbitkey for a very long time. The Orbitkey Key Organizer has been a Rushfaster bestseller ever since we begun stocking them. They're an Australian-based company just like us, so it's great to see them come out with their fourth Kickstarter for a completely new product that helps you declutter and organize your carry. So the concept of the Orbitkey Nest is to be a home for your everyday essentials. It serves as a super easy transportable hub to store and protect your gear when you're on the move, whether you're in a co-working space or you're constantly in between meetings, or if you're just the type that's always working remotely, you'll love the Orbitkey Nest. Okay, at the release of this video, Orbitkey have just launched their Kickstarter campaign, and so this is what you'll get with any Orbitkey Nest. One top tray, which has the embedded wireless charger on the other side. One bottom tray, which is where you'll store and organize all your gear. 6 movable dividers to help you customize your layout. And one USB-C cable with a cable wrap. And much like any Orbitkey product you'll come across, the Orbitkey Nest is made of high quality premium materials. For the Nest, Orbitkey have really labored over picking and choosing the right materials, so you can be confident in knowing that every material here is considered. On the outside, the leather on the top tray here is this beautiful natural top grain leather. A great thing about the way Orbitkey have treated their leather here is that you can actually very subtly see and feel the texture of the grains on this leather, which give it a very natural and luxurious feel to it. And the bumper that wraps around the top tray is made of an incredibly strong and lightweight polycarbonate. The polycarbonate is a sturdy and an extremely impact resistant plastic with a low shrink and also good dimensional stability. It also has good heat resistance and a very high cosmetic finish. At the base, we have the same polycarbonate shell, which is wrapped around this nylon poly melange fabric, which is a very nice texture and comfortable to hold in the hand. The elastic loop, which secures everything together, features a heavy-duty latex core with industrial level strength, stretch and longevity, which is designed to hold the elasticity longer over time. The latex core is then wrapped around a Darkon polyester, which even has a higher abrasion resistance than that of a standard nylon. The metal hardware in this little catch here is made of a zinc alloy with a matte texture plated finish, which gives a luxurious touch but also added corrosion resistance. The foam padded interior is made of a molded EVA foam that is lined with loop fabric, and that serves to protect and secure your gear through the rum and tum of the day, but also to secure well with these Velcro dividers. These Velcro dividers are also made of the same strong and lightweight polycarbonate that are featured in the top and bottom shells. Okay, so starting with the exterior, the Nest has very subdued branding elements, very subtle and minimal. One on the natural leather here at the top, and then one on the zinc catch here at the front. Also on the polycarbonate dividers here, there is subtle branding as well. On the top lid, we have a little tray area here, which has been deliberately worked into the lid so that when you're stationed at a desk, you can nicely place some quick essentials on top and just keep everything organized in your workspace here. You can also put other things on top there, like maybe stuff that you kept in your pockets, like a wallet, keys, lip balm, whatever. Because of the elastic wrap closure, you can actually slip in a small pocket notepad in the front as well. Keep that there secured. And combined with a little elastic pen lip here at the back, it'll ensure that you always have access to a pen to jot down notes when you need to. This would also be great if you were carrying an iPad, and you can put in your Apple Pencil in there as well. Okay, so that was a little tray area on this side of the lid. On the other side, we have embedded in the lid a wireless charging pad. Now this works with all QI or Qi enabled devices, phone, any of the AirPods with wireless charging cases. It has a max output of 10 watts and uses a USB-C input, which is located just at the back. Now just to show you, this is Apple AirPods Pro. You can see that just lit up there. Hopefully you saw that. This is really useful because if you want to just set down all your gear and start working, you can charge your wireless devices, your phone or your AirPods while you work. Now, to open the Nest and access the internals, you simply pull down on this leather tab here and pull up to release the elastic cord. Now there are two ways to use the Nest. You can either lift up the lid and take it off, or you can flip it open like a book. What? It's disconnected but connected at the same time? What sorcery is this? Orbitkey have designed a dual function hinge mechanism that enables the lid to be either lifted up with ease, or when flipped, creates a leveraging tension that allows the lid to flip upright and act as this deployed gear station for all your essentials. It's quite genius actually. I've never seen anything like this before. So what this does then, it allows you the freedom to use the top tray however you like, depending on your situation, how much space you have. Maybe you want to have full access to the bottom tray and use the top tray to charge your phone or your AirPods. Or perhaps you don't need to charge your phone, you don't need to place anything on the mini valet tray here, and you can just have the Nest closed and simply flip it open whenever you need. Now, getting to the organization. The Nest provides open organization to the bottom tray for maximum versatility and loadout variation, while the top serves as a place to store an assortment of cards and other small or loose items in the mesh sleeve here. At the bottom tray here, we have the customizable dividers that serve to fit your specific needs. If you're familiar with traditional camera backpacks, you often have a big section with these big Velcro walls, and usually can modify and change the structure and the formation of those dividers to suit your camera gear. And it's kind of like that here in the Nest. These little dividers help to keep your gear in place, nice and organized according to your needs. But this is the Nest laid bare. Let's go through some different loadouts just to give you a good sense of what you can use the Nest for. I do a lot of video editing, so here I've got a layout that would work great for working remotely or at a cafe. I've got my Apple Bluetooth Magic Mouse here. I've got a Lacy SSD with its cable. I've got some Marshall wired earphones. I've got some SD cards here as well, business cards, USB wall plug, and my AirPods Pro. That all fits in there very nicely. Okay, but say you're not a video editor, but you have some tech or some essentials that you can carry with you every day. These are a few different layouts. Here I've got some band-aids, a key, microfiber cloth, USB, same stuff down here, portable battery, a little bit different. Say for instance you're going traveling maybe and you want to use this Nest as a little tech kit to bring with you just to keep all your little bits and pieces together in your backpack. Here I've just got a bigger battery, I've got a little Swiss Army knife. I actually managed to fit my passport in here, that was a bit of a tight squeeze. I've got some cream, I've got an inhaler, band-aids in the mesh sleeve there, and all the usual things. But say for instance, you're just a bit of an EDC nerd, you just want to carry your daily essentials, doesn't have to be tech, and you think that maybe this could be a good solution for you. I've got some headphones in here, USB, transport card, debit card, some quick cash, key, band-aid, Swiss Army knife again, hand sanitizer, smaller battery, lip balm, some cologne, cables and the AirPod. That could be a decent solution for you. Now it does take a little bit of time trying to figure out what you are going to carry with you, making sure that it all fits together nicely and it can fit. That does take some time. But the actual process of customizing and moving the dividers is quite simple. Say for instance, I want to pop in the Apple Magic Mouse. All I do is grab a divider and pop it down like so. Take the mouse out and then apply a firm to moderate pressure onto that divider. Wiggle it around a bit so that it actually sticks into the Velcro. And there we have a pretty solid divider in there. Just pop that in and it's secure. Do the same process for the other dividers and then you have your loadout secure. The Orbitkey Nest is a beautifully crafted product that exudes this very minimal, understated elegance whilst also being incredibly functional in organizing your gear. It performs well at being a central hub for all your frequently used items, giving you full visibility and accessibility, whilst also allowing you to get up and go at any moment's notice. The Orbitkey Nest is a result of countless hours prototyping, workshopping, listening to feedback, and making sure that they get every bit right. Orbitkey believe that life is better when everything it's in is right place, and that's a very hard thing to do. They've made products that help us spend less time rummaging around for things and more time on things that matter. We saw that very clearly in their key organizer, and it's very much so the same case here in the Nest. Whether you're rushing for meetings or constantly in between workplaces, the Orbitkey Nest helps you reduce clutter and increase efficiencies and productivity. No doubt, it's ideal for the minimalist who's always on the go. If you're interested in getting the Orbitkey Nest, there are going to be some affiliate links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, and you're thinking about getting one of these, please do consider using those affiliate links, as they really do help us out in making more of this kind of content. And if you're not thinking about getting the Orbitkey Nest, but you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit the bell, subscribe to see more carry gear reviews and walkthroughs if you haven't already. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the links on the screen at the end of this video. But for now, this has been the Orbitkey Nest. We'll see you next time.